Coming up next on the Mind, Body, and Laughter podcast is celebrity culture, good or bad? See you in a few.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.
And we are back to the Mind, Body, and Laughter podcast with your hosts,
Tanya and Herm.
All right.
We still didn't finish talking about our trip to Morocco.
Yeah, we'll get to everything. We can get to all that.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, you can actually even start with that. Let's go. Start with it.
I miss Casablanca.
Do you? Because actually we were supposed to get more into Cleopatra this go around. But
oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah.
See, I'm channeling my inner Cleopatra.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that why you did it?
No.
Oh.
No. I actually, when you talk about celebrity culture, I was looking at Nicole Ari Parker, who's married to Boris Kodjoe, and her bob is always bobbing. And I said, I want that. I want to bang. Daughter didn't think it was a good idea. However, I like the bang. And also...
We all like the bang. Go.
You like my bang? It's like I'm dealing with a 5-year-old. He's really cracking himself up about that.
Ooh, boy, no. The crack it up part was you really like, you like my bang? Like, you just were clueless in it. Oh, that's right. I forgot Tony was here. Yeah, so. Oh, come on in. Come on in. That being that you said you didn't like her bang, she just mentioned that.
Yeah. She does not like this bang. When I called her, and I don't tell anybody when I do something. I'm very impulsive with my hair. I FaceTimed her. She was like, ooh, that bang. You should talk to me first about that. I don't like that bang. I don't like it.
No, and it's like you don't ever get styles that, I don't want to say can't maintain, but it's a weekend and she got the bang pulled back already. The bang was like pushed back here. What's the point?
Because when it gets old, I don't want it in my face, but I think it's, a nice bang. No?
It's a bang.
It's nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your input. The last time I got a bang, I had a sty, and I got a bang to cover the sty, and I had glasses on. She said, you look like Edna Mode.
Ooh.
I didn't even know who Edna Mode was.
I don't either. But
you didn't know who
Edna... I still don't know, but it just sounds old.
From The Incredibles.
Oh, okay. Edna, yeah, and anything pretty much sounds like it's old.
Yeah. She didn't like it at all.
Okay.
See?
Oh, okay.
This is what she said I look like.
Okay. There is a bit of a similarity, but it looks different on you. So.
Anyway. So, yeah. Very impulsive. Did it. She didn't like it, but I like it.
Yeah, I liked it, so.
Right. Thank you, dear. But it is a lot to maintain.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, because, I can't just pull it back. I got all this I got to maintain.
Oh, okay.
But it's all right.
Yeah.
What people will say about me usually is that I always change my hairstyle. I'll go back I'll cut my hair also quick. I mean, it was up to here in May.
Right.
So.
Fortunately, that option has gotten taken away from me. So hey.
You can wear
If you go ahead with that George Jefferson thing, I'm gonna kick you off the show.
You can grow your hair out,
mm-hmm.
and you'll look like George Jefferson. Mm-hmm. He was cute. Or you can get a man wig.
And why would I want to do either of those?
Well, some men do that.
Man wigs?
Yeah, the toupees, the toupee.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, those ones that just, their hair was like everything to them. I mean, I enjoyed my hair, but once it was going out the middle, all right, it's time for something else.
Time for something else. All right.
Actually, when it first happened, I didn't think the bald head would work, but it ended up working, so.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah. Good. So, on to Cleopatra. Tell them about what we didn't learn in school, what you ended up learning by watching that series.
No. We were talking about, Cleopatra.
Yes. We watched.
No,
We
it was
watched the whole
Cleopatra we
series.
watched?
Yes, it was.
Okay, I thought it was Nefertiti. No, it was
No,
Cleopatra.
that's the one where that's next. That's what
Okay.
we're starting to watch next.
So, when you're traveling, which has been amazing, because I love history and love learning about things. So one night sitting in the hotel, we binge watched Cleopatra.
Oh, we was back here when we did that.
No, it wasn't.
We watched Casablanca there.
We also watched something there, babe.
That's all we watched was Casablanca.
We watched
that.
Casablanca
We watched
one night,
Cleopatra
and then we watched Cleopatra there. We did.
here. Okay.
The second night
It was
in
like four-
Casablanca,
it was like 4.
and we binge watched it.
Oh, okay. I don't
Yeah.
remember doing that.
Yeah, you're shocked that I
did.
stayed awake too.
Yeah, you're right about that. You
Yeah.
know what? We probably did. 'Cause if you stayed up, we probably did watch it.
Right, and I didn't have to get up to do anything,
Right,
so
yeah,
we
you
sat and
probably
binge
right.
watched.
Yeah, you're right.
And she was powerful, but what we were saying, we were in school, you didn't know Egypt was in Africa,
Right. And you didn't know she was black.
and you didn't know she was
If
black. I
we
mean,
went
Liz
according
Taylor.
Right. We went according to what was
Right.
shown and all the pictures depicted.
There's nothing white about Cleopatra.
I mean, she was in the time when this was even before the Arab invasion came, where they were speaking Arabic, and they were a little lighter. This was straight African.
Right. So I was telling Pam about what I learned about Cleopatra, and she was leaned in because Cleopatra,
The last
was
pharaoh.
with Mark Antony.
Well, she was with what's his name first? Mark Anthony was second. She was with
Julius Caesar.
Caesar, right?
And then, but she didn't marry neither one of them. She had 2 baby daddies. But she did marry her brother because that's what
Well,
they
she
did
had
back
to.
then.
Yeah, she had to marry. She married both her brothers.
Right. And then she had to take them out.
Yeah. Well, they were trying to take her out. So.
Right. So it was fascinating how powerful she was as an Egyptian black woman.
And she was the second female, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm not 100%, but I believe she's second. But I know she was the last.
And her greatest love was Mark Antony.
You think so?
Well, Julius Caesar, they had to off him.
Caesar was a little stronger, though. I think he was a bit more. She had a little bit more control over Mark Antony, I would say.
Right. I took him as being a little weak.
Yeah. I wouldn't say weak because he was a hell of a war general, but as far as the relationship, she had more control over him than she
Right.
did Julius Caesar, yes, for sure.
Yeah, and she had how many kids with Julius Caesar? One, who they eventually had to kill.
Right.
His
Because he was
uncle
gonna be
had to kill
He
him.
was going to be the actual heir.
Right. So they killed him. And then she had
Twins.
4 kids with
Did she have
3 or 4 with
Three.
Mark
It was three.
Antony.
It was 3.
Right.
Twins.
Twins.
And another set. Then the 4th kid was the one from before.
Right. And she ended up killing herself because they were coming for her.
Right. And they were going to actually parade her around. So
Right.
before she was allowed to parade her around like that, she offed herself.
Yeah.
Her and her staff.
Right. So it was, and suicide back then was considered
Depends on the situation, but yeah, it was considered
noble.
in
Right.
certain circumstances, yes.
So I have to say, if you travel, if you find a little bit of information, history that you can take home and learn from, I would do that. And always, because it was fascinating. It was fascinating, and we talked about Casablanca before, how it relates to nowadays, and Cleopatra, how you didn't really know she was black.
And
Like,
they didn't know
Liz
that
Taylor
she was
played
really an
Cleopatra.
actual pharaoh. 'Cause
Right.
It made her more so just look like a queen.
So black women have been powerful for years and taking over stuff.
Yeah, but nothing new. But Nefertiti was the original. So we're just starting to get into
Oh
her.
yeah, we have to.
She was the first female pharaoh.
Right.
Even though it didn't, she started out as a queen though, but she ended up. I think either I can't remember if her husband was killed or died, but then she took over.
Right. So that was definitely fascinating, and
I'm sorry. But her bust
see these bangs
is
getting on my nerves.
one
already.
of the was incredibly preserved, and it's one of the most popular busts in history.
Nefertiti.
Nefertiti's bust, yeah. And
So I'm gonna have to read on Nefertiti.
Yeah, you absolutely have to.
Yeah.
I think it's in. I can't remember what country it's. I think it's in Germany, but I'm not sure. I got to check that again.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
So where's the next trip we're going?
I don't know.
I want to go to Amsterdam and Switzerland. Is
sure
it
a
far
lot
to
of my-
get there?
No,
Okay.
that's in Western Europe. So that's right near where we already were, near Portugal and all that. So it's not too far. And remember, that's why I lived for a few years.
Right, I know that.
Yeah.
You didn't live in Amsterdam, though.
No, but it was really close. Remember, that was like a 30-minute flight.
Okay. Yeah, when you're over there, things really
Are close.
they're very close,
Yeah,
which is
really
fascinating.
good for being able to visit a lot of countries. Like over there in Europe, going country to countries, like here going from state to state.
Oh, right.
So set up like that. Set up each state. Ours was just states, still the United States, but over there each one is a different country. So you can actually learn a lot more cultures by going going place to place over there.
Yeah.
Here you can learn some different things in certain states, but for the vast majority, it's still American.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna get back into the headline topic: celebrity culture. Is it a bad or good thing?
I don't. That's pretty black and white. Bad. Like what
would
made you
say-
bring up this topic?
Because we were talking about something.
Who is
one
we?
day. Me, you, and then other people as well. Me, and you talk about something one day, and then we were just like, celebrity. Yeah, they can do that because they're a celebrity. They get away with it.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, you did.
I don't think celebrities can get away with stuff.
Yeah, they do.
It depends on the celebrity.
Thank you. See, there we go. And you proved my point.
Well, that's people too. I can get away with stuff. You can't get away with stuff.
Why can't I get away with stuff?
I'm powerful.
Oh, please. I get
But
away
it's
with
just like
anything you can get away with.
no,
Yes.
no.
Yes. Absolutely.
I'm more discreet than you.
That you are not.
Yeah, I am.
Please don't make me start pulling out stuff.
Pull out your receipts.
You've had some real slippages.
Slippages.
Yeah.
What does that even mean? Slippages.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera.
Yeah,
But the thing, it can be a good thing because if you are a celebrity, you can get a lot more things. You get access to a lot of things that everyone else.
Not
won't.
necessarily
I don't like
celebrity.
I don't like
How
the
about
praise.
money? Money is what
Both.
gets you access.
Yeah, but celebrity does get you access to some stuff. A lot of things is celebrity. You can be after you might not be making that much money, but you'll get into a lot of places. Or even a artist, because they don't make a lot of money in the beginning. Even if they can be very well known, but they're not making their money yet. Artists, like especially a lot of musical artists, they can be widely popular, but they're not making their money yet because they make their money on the back end. But they're super popular, so they get invited to a lot of things. So money and celebrity will get you invited to a lot of things.
Is that how it was when you were a celebrity?
I will put mine as a C-list.
You were a C-list celebrity
If anything.
in Europe.
Or D.
You were
Oh,
A-list in Europe.
Europe, it was a little bit. I'm talking about it here. When I was getting invited to everything with the little time with the Knicks, I was getting invited to a lot of
Right,
stuff.
but that's not C-list because you were up there.
That's
That was A-list.
Yeah, no, that was C-list.
You're getting ready to defend your Knicks teammates, calling yourself a C-list.
I said I was. I ain't talking about the other ones. Was like
But if you were with
Mason,
them-
I was Mason. He was probably on the B-A list.
So then, so were you.
I just was there. But anyway.
Anyway,
But I like that. So it has some benefit. But the thing I don't like is sometimes it goes too far where they worship, and I see a lot of like serious arguments where people are like name calling and threatening each other over celebrities. And I always thought that was just like, okay, why do you have that much emotion over someone that you?
because
think is
people
better
put
than
celebrities up here.
Right. So that's why I said sometimes it can be a bad thing. You know, but it's just the way our culture is and how certain things are pushed. Because you can have someone who is extremely good in science and you won't see it.
If you saw Beyonce,
What about it?
like if she was just happened to be walking down the street in New York, what would you do?
I would probably do not much of anything. Like, okay, Beyonce. I would more so, if you liked her, I would say, oh, babe, guess what? I saw Beyonce. But since I know you don't really care that much for her, it wouldn't be nothing.
Are there any celebrities that you would see that you'd be like, I think if I saw Michelle Obama, I'd probably, or Oprah, something
There were
like
a
that.
few.
Yeah.
There
I wouldn't run up to anyone, but I would definitely,
I punked out on with Dr. J.
What do you mean?
Like, He gave me an award. I won an award in the USBL, and he presented it, and
You
I
fainted?
Was like, no, I ain't go that far. But I really was like kind of starstruck.
Yeah.
But the only one that would have really made me like, I would walk over and I would get in line or whatever the case may be. I would walk over and wait was Muhammad Ali.
Oh yeah,
There's no offense, but
definitely.
I would have waited, and it's usually not me as an athlete, but he's the one that.
Yeah, I would like to see Muhammad Ali. I don't know about any actresses or musicians, but someone that I hold,
I revere.
Revere,
Yeah.
would have to be like, just to
Like
look at them.
Michelle Obama, yeah.
Michelle Obama, definitely. It's old Mary McLeod Bethune, because I'm studying social work, and just the stories that I read about her, I would just want to talk to her. So definitely some activists.
Yeah. I don't know. See, but I would love to talk to him, and I would, but
Right.
I don't know if I wouldn't have that same type of.
I would be
thing. I would
starstruck.
definitely want to speak to someone
Yeah.
like Malcolm X. I would love to speak to
Oh,
him, but
yeah.
I wouldn't have like with Muhammad Ali. I wouldn't have the same reaction. I just would love to talk to him,
Right.
But I wouldn't I wouldn't have that.
Right. I don't know if they're who I would be starstruck. Can you think of who I would be starstruck about? I mean, if I saw them, I'd probably just be looking.
Michelle.
Yeah.
You would be Michelle.
Oh yeah, definitely Michelle Obama.
Not Barack.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. It might not.
Oh yeah, just to watch him walk. That man has got a walk on him. And then I'd be like, "Why'd you leave us?"
Well, if your boy bring back a third term, but now he don't want no more.
He don't want no more of that.
He's done. He's done, but he's had enough of that.
Heck yeah.
I couldn't blame him.
I don't know why anybody would want to be the president.
Yeah.
There's positions that I'm like, yeah, I see that you hold them in, high esteem, but that's one of them. And the superintendent of the school district. I don't know why anybody wouldn't be a superintendent. That is so much responsibility, and nobody is ever satisfied.
Of course not.
Never. And everybody knows everything. Right. The president and the superintendent, you just get people who barely knew, study history and can tell, or civics, knows a civic lesson, trying to tell someone how to run something.
It's always easier when you don't actually have to do it.
Right.
Like they say, they call it Monday morning quarterbacks
Right.
and all that. Yeah, it's the same.
Right. Or like referees, the people in the stands shouting. What they don't realize is that when you're in the stands, it's easier to see.
But
when you're a referee.
No, but it's not that even that. You're only looking at your team.
Right, yes.
You don't see all the bad stuff that your team is doing. You only see what the other team is doing.
I guess those parents that are shouting, I'm like,
you
don't even make no sense right now. Your kid is awful. Sit down.
Like that is never. It's just not a. It's a thankless job.
Yes,
Right.
it's a thing. Any civic position, Board of Ed here, is thankless. You don't make anybody happy.
Yeah.
And what people don't understand is it's a volunteer position, and my role is to go over policies and hire the superintendent. It's not to get your kid a favorite teacher. It's not to do a whole lot. You have more input being off the Board of Ed, but people get them out of there. Get them out of there.
Yeah, and then and with me, as far as going back with the referees, as my career started.
And you stopped harassing the referees?
Yeah, I had to. Because I really.
You had to go back and apologize.
I did. I really did to quite a few of
Right.
them. I really did to quite a few of them because I was very hard at times, and it's a hard job. But I'm in the midst of what I'm doing, and I'm just I'll say certain things you just supposed to see. Not you're watching 10 guys at all times. You're gonna miss stuff.
Of course, people are human.
Nature, but in the middle
People
of the game,
don't
when
give
I
grace for
you have money
anything.
online, you kind of just you lose it. But I did apologize to quite a few referees, all of them except one. I just didn't like him. Yeah, I didn't apologize.
But people don't give people grace nowadays for anything.
At all.
Nope. And it's just sad. But
And it's so hateful. Like it's it's just a lot of negativity and hatefulness going around.
Yep.
And what was circling about the celebrity, like for instance, we had you'll say who's a better basketball player,
You.
and instead of just saying
You.
this guy is great, he's great, y'all going tooth and nail over somebody that doesn't even know you. Who, if you saw him out the street, they might not even speak to you.
People are crazy.
Yeah, I mean it's a mess, but this is that culture we were fed. We were fed entertainment culture.
They were fed. I mean, listen, I love a
We
good
were
Housewives
still part of it,
franchise, but it's like watching. It's a reality show. I'm not taking anything serious.
It's a reality show.
Oh, right. You're right. It's like a comedy, right? It's like a comedy. So that's like my.
If you look at it in that sense, then that's a difference.
Right. I'm not looking at them saying I want to be like them, because there's none of them that I feel like I want to be like.
Thank goodness.
But I do enjoy a good Housewives.
We would struggle.
We would struggle.
If you
wanted to be a housewife?
Like them.
Oh. Why we struggle?
Do you see them? Everything is always argument and negative the whole episode. Every time I come in, that's what it sounds like to me when I come in the door.
That's why I turn it off.
No. I mean, you can watch it. I'm just saying, but
No,
that's what it sounds like.
I mean, no, you're absolutely right, and it is a whole bunch and bullying and stuff. But
I mean,
that's like some people that like to watch, WWE or Law and Order. I can't watch that stuff because it just doesn't find entertainment in it. But I just, when I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. Well, I listen to Sirius XM, and I listen to Urban Radio, and that's where I get my news, and I'll listen to it all day while I'm in the car. Absolutely, I learned so much.
Yeah.
The Black Eagle.
I listen to some of it a little while, and I gotta move on to something else.
I mean, when you turn on the news, if I hear his voice, I get physically ill.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see and I probably say I've heard his voice maybe 3 times.
That's reality TV in itself.
Right, but that's why I can't listen to his voice. I can't look at him. I can't listen to his voice.
That's where he came from. He had his own.
Oh, and I did love The Apprentice.
Did you?
What? I would love The Apprentice. Loved it. Yep.
Who would ever think that's going to one day be your apprentice?
Yeah, who would have thought? I mean, we're like living on The Apprentice now. You're fired. You're fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's getting, Oof. That is the truth.
So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, please do your civic responsibility and get out and vote on November 4th. However, there is early voting in some locations. Please check the times and get out the vote. That is our responsibility. I know you're going to say something.
No.
No.
I'm going to let it go today.
Yeah. And one of my friends running for the Fanwood seat, Dr. Nicole Zuber, for the Board of Ed, because not only is important on a national level, there's no national president, but the local level
is actually,
remember, the Board of
Ed
Ed
is the most important anyway, because that's where more action can take place.
Oh, absolutely.
And you can have a lot more of a voice
Yes.
in your local level, because once it gets to the national level of politics, it's all about who's paying.
Right. So your Board of Ed, your council, your assembly people, your commissioners, remember those.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And that will be all for today. We are glad that you joined us for another episode of the Mind, Body, and Laughter podcast
with your hosts, Tanya and Herm.
See you next week.
This could be us. So back to what I was saying. Could be us.